We're live. This is the first time I'm gonna see one of these live. I usually don't. I usually watch them the next day, but today felt different. So here we are. It looks like just in time.
Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear? Could this be the place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Hello, Proxies. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best, one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining
Hi,
us
Mr. Z.
today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh? How
Oh, that's what she
How
sounds
could you
like.
tell? So sorry, Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with the soldier of the Defense Force. So I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, Proxies. I'm Trigger from the new Eridu Defense Force. Position,
I know this voice.
Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome! Now, without further ado, let's get started!
I saw my squad mates buried in the rubble. I'm not sure how I survived. But now,
Ooh.
I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
You are...
Oh.
It's been a long time. I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way. Please.
Oh, there we go! Finally on screen
I don't
together.
want to lose anything or anyone important to me again. Our very existence is evil, but we don't have to become the mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
The Exaltus are plotting an attack. If they succeed, all of us will...
Woohoo! Ultra! It's
The
Ultra!
Departed didn't leave us wounded, or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody.
God, I know that voice.
Let the wind be the opening notes.
I can
I've
see
got
the
your
other
back.
character she plays.
Leave it to me.
So upset that I can't think of it right now.
As a sniper, you have failed in your duty. Fear,
Oh, she looks cool.
suffering, despair.
Enjoy. This is not exactly
Oh,
Eridu
it's
tech.
him!
Stay alert. Sacrifice might wake up soon.
Ooh, Victoria housekeeping. But please have the voices.
To begin with. You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of Tops?
If the world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten,
Oh,
what would you be willing to give up?
oh, that was good.
Welcome back! Now, Miss Trigger, as a powerful military force, what specific roles does the NEDF play in the city's development?
The Defense Force has three main responsibilities: deterring external threats, containing hollows, and expanding into new territory.
That's a nice way to put it, but in reality, they mostly just resort to violence.
That's a little blunt, Miss Amby.
It's alright. She's not wrong. To ensure the safety of the city, there are times when force is the only option. For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to manage, the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly suppress it. Armed with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the hollow until they successfully suppress the hollow and neutralize its threat.
Sounds kind of brutal. It's hard to imagine you being involved, Miss Trigger. You seem so gentle, especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your former squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell, I was once a member of Crystal Barrel Division's Liar Squad.
Oh, so was it due to a mission with your previous squad that your eyes,
It's okay, Mr. Z. I don't mind talking about it. Indeed, my eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission. As a
Boy.
result, I lost most of my eyesight. But new abilities were also awakened because of it.
Oh,
In addition,
they're tremendous. Thank
losing my
you.
sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up
think
the
that's
faintest
right.
sounds, smells, and vibrations.
no wonder she could tell how nervous
wait.
I was.
I
I'm not
heard
gonna-
that, too.
I'll do that later.
Well, word also has it that when the Phaethon siblings just started out as proxies, they accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case. My history with the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might think. For more
Oh.
details, be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Oh,
Regardless
okay,
of
we're
her
gonna get
past,
good agent
the
story
Trigger
too.
in front
Awesome.
of us today is part of a new squad now. She remains a reliable and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger, anything you can give us on Noble Squad?
Of course. Currently, Obel Squad operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see. Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment. You'll just have to wait and see. However, I believe everyone is already familiar with one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old capital, nor is she intending to uncover the truth behind it. And that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Speaking of Miss Soldier 11,
There we go,
I have
there
a
we go.
question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has also been wondering about the answer. I gotta ask now. Miss Ambi, why do you and Miss Soldier 11 look so similar?
That's because we're sisters.
What? Wait,
Bum,
you mean
bum,
you are
bum.
blood-related sisters, like same parents and all? Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense.
Oh, okay. I
It's
thought
a
it was.
long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares, Soldier 11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad, and I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once, and a commanding officer, no less.
No
There.
less.
Now you know my secret. And do you know what happens
Now we all
in
do.
movies when someone knows too much?
Wait, what are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Ambi.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Back on track. Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Ambi?
Yes, this is my old Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some trouble and has gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her.
Oh,
So
wow.
we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into my past, the secrets of Silver Company, and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Although Anby
Yeah.
is pretty quiet most of the time, I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Anby had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep, just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's
a good trope.
certainly an interesting analogy. Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories. So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth.
Oh, another agent story. That's two agent
Miss Ambi,
stories in
careful with
addition
that
to
burger. You're gonna stay in your uniform.
the main story.
There's
That's
no
great.
way Silver Squad could be sloppy like this when battling enemies, right?
Let the girl eat in peace. That said, it's about time we show the proxies how we fight on the battlefield.
Wearing this uniform again brings back memories of the battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Ambi. Soldier Zero Ambi is an electric attribute attack agent who uses dual swords in combat. Ambi will mark enemies she hits, and her attacks will charge and activate these marks,
Soldier Zero,
stacking
yes.
up to 3 times.
That's good.
After they are activated, press special attack, and Ambi will dash through the enemy with a powerful slash, dealing electric damage while
she's
consuming
fast.
a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage
she got the
will
glowing
be
hair,
counted
too.
as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy, hold the special attack button, and Ambi will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Ambi excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Ambi's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from aftershocks. If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Lock onto the enemy, wear them down, and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Ambi will instantly inflict 3 stacks
Oh,
of
that's
activated
a good
marks on
good
the
costume.
enemy. Then, press special attack to unleash Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels, press ultimate to have Ambi execute powerful slashes against enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then, unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes,
She's like a
Ambi
fun
will
character to
summon
play
an
as.
extra lightning bolt to
Too bad I
strike
won't be pulling for her.
Your instincts are the reflexes that separate life from death. After fighting alongside you, I finally understood why Soldier 11 tries to follow in your footsteps.
There was a time when I fought to destroy every enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for what really matters.
There you
By the
go.
way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pokora. After leaving
Pokora!
Pompey's gang,
Yeah!
she joined the Sons of Caledon, and is now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship to another faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pokora is a force to be reckoned with.
Pokra,
As a
Pokra,
physical
Pokra.
attribute stun agent, Pokora excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With enough energy, press special attack to have Pokora enter the Hunter's Gate state, increasing her daze dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pokora switches
Oh, that's
in
cool.
again.
Yeah, I
During
love
this
that.
time, if the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack or EX special attack, Pokora will target that enemy, and any damage dealt to the target thereafter may trigger follow-up attacks from Pokora. If she doesn't have enough energy, or while Pokora isn't on the field, she can also enter Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
Alright,
Truly
alright.
skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt
This is
to
a pretty
any
good A-rank
situation on the
character.
battlefield and work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad's ace sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent, Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower from the
Man,
flanks. Hold
given
basic attacks
given how
to
much I
activate her
like the
scope,
voice
and
actor
Trigger
for
will
this,
enter her
it almost
sniper
makes me
stance,
feel bad that I'm not
firing
gonna pull for
continuous
Trigger
shots
either.
ahead and accumulating purge. While in sniper mode, use directional movement to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and launch a final move.
Oh, but yeah,
triggering
she
a
looks
quick
cool.
assist for a teammate to enter the field. After all, it's at the back where Trigger, with sufficient purge, truly excels. When on-field squad mates' basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock attack.
Oh yeah, look at that. That looks super
Attack is
cool.
an EX special attack, ultimate, or
Yeah,
other similarly powerful move.
I will regret a little bit
Trigger
not
will also
going for these
provide
characters.
stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of daze, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge. Also note that when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies, they'll reveal enemy weaknesses, allowing the squads to deal increased damage.
With the help of my enhanced senses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated
Yeah,
support,
I love how it
any
looks like
attack
just
from
everyone's
the squad
ganging up on
hits
the
an enemy,
on the
It will
enemies.
trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any hurt.
Look at
Upon
that.
reaching
Yeah.
the maximum duration or activation count, Trigger X's coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate and Trigger will release a charged shot against the enemies in a large area ahead, dealing massive electric damage. And
Look at that.
entering
Oh, those look
coordinated
so cool.
support.
Look so
Trigger
overwhelming.
covering my 6 makes me feel at ease.
Next, let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squad mate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive.
Oh, look at
Unleashing
that.
her ultimate, Miss Trigger
That's the
enters
spectacle.
coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly stuns enemies, creating space for her teammates.
I always give it my all, be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished my burger, Mr. Z. We should do the big reveal.
Right.
This is
Now
still a big
let's take
reveal?
Look at the long-awaited signal search details. In the first half of 1.6, proxies
Cool, here
can
we go.
obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Ambi
Yep,
and
yep.
S-rank W engine Severed Innocence through the
Who's the
exclusive
rerun?
channel Electric Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata. The corresponding channels will also have boosted rates for the new A-rank agent Pulchra
Yeah.
and A-rank W engine Box Cutter.
I'll be fighting alongside you all with my new look, Proxies.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger.
Of course,
Proxies
of
can
course.
obtain limited S-rank agent Trigger and S-rank W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
In addition, previous limited agents and W engines will also rerun.
It's
in
Bernice.
1.6.
Yep, they were
In the
right.
first half, proxies can obtain S-rank agent Bernice and W engine
That-
Flamemaker Shaker from their channels.
The rumor was that it got
Second
changed
half,
over.
It will be S-rank agent Zhuyuan and W engine
Ah.
Riot Suppressor.
And see,
Mark
that's where my pulls are gonna go to for
we
these
also
two.
have new check-in events for 1.6, where proxies
especially
can obtain
Bernice.
a total of 10 encrypted master tapes and 10 boopons. Don't forget to claim them. Also, proxies can obtain new avatars in version 1.6. Take a look. After the update, proxies can unlock Trigger and Pulchra's trust and invite them to hang out after
Yeah.
meeting the requirements.
I'm definitely gonna
When
pull
I'm
for
off duty, I'm
two
more
copies
than
of
happy
Bernice
to spend time with you, Proxy.
and one
Soldier
of
Zero Ambi, on the other hand,
Julian,
has
just
no
because I like the
individual
character.
trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Ambi
Plus, it'll be
might
good to
the
have
Ambi
some
of the past,
E3
but she's
GTS.
still Ambi.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Ambi will share trust with Ambi, and rewards will be unlocked for them in sync. In
Oh,
addition,
interesting.
Soldier 11's 4th trust level will be available this version.
Finally.
Next, let's take a look at the new
We
dynamic
can
wallpapers
fully
you can
trust
unlock.
Soldier 11 finally. Oh, those are cute. It's interesting that they're doing a share with Ambi. I wonder if people will feel cheated by that. I don't think it's a big deal, but Pulchra.
We certainly got a lot of info today. I should be able to make a fortune with this intel.
What about discs?
Mr. Z.
Nothing. You two must have other things you have to attend to, and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh? Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Soldier Zero Andy. Yeah, it's a good one. Already entering it now. Not waiting. Soldier Zero Ambi. Okay, come on. Come on. Sign in faster already.
Hi there, proxies. Welcome back to the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program. Lady Meow, it's time to wake up. You won't believe the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll surely make a killing.
You'll make what? Oh, did someone name a price?
I've never
Did the
seen Lady
auction
Meow
start
before.
already?
That's a cute Bamboo character.
What auction?
Oh,
you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are
new
gearing
events.
up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it, one of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice
there's that other character in the
Proxies
background
took down
there.
at the construction site.
Sounds suspicious.
Now you're catching on. So, in the
Lycon's
main
there
story
too.
of version 1.6, proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and secure that suspicious item.
Our proxies do have plenty of experience with hollow commissions, but bidding in a high society auction? Is that
Main story
really
season 1
feasible?
epilogue?
After all, even just paying electricity bills for the video store can be a stretch.
It'll be fine.
Is that a new kind of story
The
mode?
person behind this commission is quite powerful. He is none other than the true benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the
Oh.
mayor of New Eridu. So,
Oh.
finances should be the least of our proxies' concerns.
Wow, that's a serious backer.
Yeah, way to
This
reveal
could be a
that
real
in
turning
here.
point for
I
proxies.
feel like it would have
On
mattered
top
to
of
find out
that,
later.
With the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction in the bag.
Not necessarily. As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird, will all be in attendance.
Wait, Mockingbird?
Oh.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, we
They
have
keep
sure
the
have.
city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant. Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria.
You guys aren't
Housekeeping.
fooling anybody,
They
but I
did
like.
some
Luckily, you're
real
trying.
Crazy
We know.
stuff together before, but then for some reason they split up and are now enemies.
Yep.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious young lady at the auction, Miss
Again, not
Vivian.
not fooling anybody, but thanks for being
She's
cute about it.
regal and elegant, but talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
So,
I'm
the
probably gonna pull
friend
for her.
or foe.
What are
Maybe.
Hugo and Vivian
Likely.
really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
Man, they're really
I'm
stuffing
so curious
lore
how
and
the
story.
auction
I
will
love
turn
it.
out. But right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6.
Okay, now we can learn about
First
discs too,
is
right?
Hollow Zero.
Oh,
The crisis
okay. Well,
brought
that
by
too.
Geppetto is yet to be resolved when
Mhm.
chaos erupts in the Lost Void again. With Ray's new discoveries,
Sweet.
the Dancing on Strings series of investigations begin to open up.
Nice,
After
nice.
the update, proxies can choose between the bosses Sacrifice and Geppetto when challenging the final battle of Battlefront Purge.
Cool,
As
cool,
one
cool.
of the most terrifying symbiotic ethereals,
Also, way to
Geppetto's
spoil the
attacks
boss.
are agile and unpredictable. The beast that once controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus
Ooh,
their
that's like a really cool
fire
stage.
to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands or tail. Once impaired, Geppetto will enter the puppet state.
When the battle reaches its climax, the battlefield will also reach its shadowy epilogue. Geppetto will lay a
Ooh.
curtain of phantoms and rain attacks down on his enemies. If any agent missteps
What is
and
this,
enters
Final
the
Fantasy
curtain of
14?
Phantoms, they'll enter the suspended state where they're slowed and they cannot use their skills.
However, Geppetto also has weaknesses. Though it's the puppeteer of the Lost Void and can summon other ethereals to assist it, if you defeat them within the time limit, Geppetto will fall, crashing to the ground.
What a difficult
Wow.
opponent!
Indeed.
That looks like a really fun
Even
boss.
more challenging difficulty 6 of Battlefront Purge is also coming in the new version, alongside all new modifiers for proxies to try. There, Proxies will also face an even stronger Geppetto in the final battle.
Nice.
Of course, new investigation strategies will also be available in the new update.
Oh,
to help
I'm barely gonna
Proxies
finish the ones I'm working
succeed.
on now.
Furthermore, the Hollow Zero investigation team has added new exclusive gear for Evelyn, Astriel, Jane, and Karn.
Jane,
Some of this gear
yes!
can even alter agent skills, such as Astriel's new ranged attack and Karn's chainsaw charge attack.
In the
That's
new
cool.
version,
I'm gonna enjoy that.
Play mode will also be added for Hollow Zero Shadow Operation. Multiple stages will be available there, each with their own special effects. For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with more gear coins, etc.
Okay,
I hear
yeah.
there's even a stage where
I'm
a
excited for this.
mysterious and powerful enemy has issued a challenge. These unique stages should bring Proxies an interesting experience.
There's also the event Hollow Zero's Shattered Edge, where proxies can head to Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Astriel, Jane, and Karn. Work together
Cool,
with
cool.
more of your companions to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from
You had me
what
at
was
Jane,
just
so-
mentioned, many new areas, new events, and a map refresh function, even some urgent events, are all waiting for Proxies
this looks
to
cool.
discover.
Next, let's talk about Soldier Zero Ambi and Trigger's upcoming stories in version 1.6. Their stories will be available via the themed event TV schedule. Please note, during Trigger's
Great,
limited
fantastic.
time TV schedule event, there will be a new shooting range gameplay mode.
In the shooting range, Trigger is, as ever, a reliable sniper.
Nice.
Able to switch between scoping and non-scoping modes. In non-scoping mode, Proxies can switch between single shot and rapid fire. In scoping mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form, and shots will consume more bullets. At the same time, bullets will pierce, becoming far more deadly.
That's right.
Nice.
Different monster targets will appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score. There will also be special targets, such as hostage targets that will lose you points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's not going to be easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Apart from the different
Nice.
stages, each stage will intermittently enter a focus fire period, where a whole bunch of golden bamboo targets will pop up. Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload. Have fun taking out the trash!
In New Eridu, there's plenty of things that need our proxies to help out with. Tully, a Bangbo working at the HIA, has come out of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
Huh?
I know about that. It's a data malfunction that plunged that bamboo into a waking dream. Only when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will
Interesting.
definitely be able to help with anything Bangbo related. Participate in the March On Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's stream to fulfill his wish for battle. Combat in this stream will be top down, and Tully will no longer simply be an assistant to agents, but the main fighting force, raining fire down on enemies as a drone.
Oh,
By completing
weird.
battles in the dream, you can unlock more dream equipment for Tully, providing it with more powerful firearms. Different equipment will offer different kinds of firepower and battle effects. In addition, after each round of battle, proxies can selectively modify and upgrade equipment at the modification workshop
Nice.
to power up Tully even
That's kinda cool.
further. As you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the all-new A-rank agent, Pulchra, as well as
Yeah.
the Hamster Cage Pass and other limited time rewards like Polychromes.
In the new version, an uninvited visitor will arrive at the video store.
That's right. A little Bangbo called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his windows after reading
No,
way too
shame.
many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice. And Proxies, having stopped it from his heroic smashing, is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save Proxies from the evil magic castle.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the Delusional Bangbo, a futile and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the
That's
event,
funny.
Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight encouragement, or photographing its heroics, or even helping defeat enemies blocking the way. Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Polychrome.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Back on
Whoa,
track.
whoa.
In the new version,
Whoa, lady.
an old friend
We
will
love our
also
isekais
come
here.
seeking help from proxies. Corin.
Yep, that's right. One
A
of our
Corrin-centric
clients
event?
claimed to have seen
Yay.
a ghost in the newest HIA VR event. A phantom that doesn't appear in the records. However, she's a bit too scared to confirm it herself. So she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are 2 difficulties to choose from. Theme stages will have special combat buffs, so choose the right agents to best take advantage of them.
You had me at
In
Corn
addition,
event.
this event will also have special offensive stages. In these stages, you have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses. It'll be more challenging. But don't worry, the HIA will provide powerful tactics to help you succeed.
After completing stages, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried about that VR ghost.
Stop scaring yourself. No matter what happens, Corin will
We're gonna
be there
ghost
to
bust.
protect proxies.
That's true.
Ghostbusters.
Apart from Corin, another familiar face
There,
also needs
yay,
help from
Pulchra.
proxies. In version 1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Pulchra running errands on 6th Street. Though officially,
Pulchra.
she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to truly be accepted.
Probation?
She's on probation.
Mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate
She
in
on-
the Delivery Catwoes event and help
Oh, we can see her real
Pulchra
face.
complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other
Okay, so the
rewards from
Sons
it.
of Caledon have her on probation, or do the cops do?
Pulchra, with her profits first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
I was hoping there'd be an agent
Back to
event
combat.
with Pulchra,
In version
but
1.6, there will be a new update to routine cleanup, where proxies will be able to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow Harmony, and Faithen's Melody.
Proxies can also head to Expert Challenge to fight the new
Okay,
enemy,
that second one-
Lumberjack. Careful
that
of his
second
massive
disc,
claw.
that's
That
definitely
thing's
hinting
no
at
joke.
In
a
addition,
future
Shield
anomaly
Defense.
agent
Critical note
from
that
the
Deadly Assault
Angels of
will
Delusion.
Continue to rotate updates in version 1.6. Don't forget to take them on, proxies.
Our familiar double drops events are also back in 1.6, with increased drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies!
That's the event all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
First, an update to Expert Challenge.
Okay.
After the update, Expert Challenge will, in accordance with the materials required by the S-Rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage. Under this mode, spend double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode should
That's
help
nice.
proxies increase efficiency when farming for agent materials.
Now, let's check optimizations related to upgrading agents. Version 1.6 will welcome updates to the W engine and drive disk interfaces. Now, when you press Enhance, you can see the model for the W engine or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
In
Okay,
addition, in the
okay.
new version, when agents, W engines, or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies
that's
can
good.
continue promoting, modifying, or optimizing. It'll
That's
only
good.
close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
That's right. Speaking of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too.
Okay,
In the
good.
new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade material stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials. This should help
Oh,
proxies
okay, I
check
see.
their progress on their goals.
Also, there will be optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button, it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface.
Thank you. I was
smoothing
hoping.
out the kinks in the process.
Thank
Outside
you.
the game, we've also prepared stories for Ambi and Pulchra. They'll be here soon, so stay
Oh,
tuned,
good.
Proxies.
Okay, excellent.
As for Trigger, we'll hear more of her stories in the future. So keep an eye on our official channels.
Well, it's getting late. I need to go make preparations for the
It
auction.
is very late.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Ahem. Anyway, thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program, Proxies. On March 12th, the newest version, Among the Forgotten Ruins, will arrive. Remember
Nice.
to check it out.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Man, it's too bad that it's right before a wedding. I'm gonna be so busy that week. That's awful. But it is what it is. It's good thing it's before GDC at least. Because otherwise it would have been really, really bad. Okay, so this definitely changes my plans, my polling plans a little bit. I'm gonna have to make a separate video about my polling plans. Now that we have confirmation of what's coming, I'll probably make a video about my polling plans. That'll be coming this weekend. I think I can do it in time for that. God, yeah, I expected it to be the 12th, but yeah, it is just before a very busy time of the month for me. Which means that if I stream any gameplay, it'll only be that Wednesday, and then I'm gone. Yeah, then I won't be able to stream anything for almost 2 weeks. And that's even if I'm in town. I might have to leave town earlier to get where I need to go. So who knows? It's going to be a rough time, but we'll see about it. Okay. All right. I already did the crazy thing and stayed up for this. Now I have to get a couple hours of sleep before I have to be a reasonable adult tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and call it here. As always, I stream midnights, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And yeah, follow me on YouTube too if you want to check out the polling video that I just mentioned, or see some highlights from my streams, or some other fun stuff. Like I just did a video of how I named all my different teams after cocktails. So there's a whole video about that. So go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I think they're calling it. I'm calling it. I'll upload the video, and yeah, I'm gonna get some shut-eye. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I really would appreciate the support, and hopefully we can do more fun stuff together. And with that, I wish everyone a good night and a goodbye, and we'll talk later. Bye.